All right, Ariel Helwani joins us now here on SportsCenter, and a very impressive performance for the former champ, to say the least, with Whittaker taking down Gastelum in that main event, Ariel. So all the speculation now is, as the #1 contender, impressive here, what's next for him with Adesanya running that division right now?
Oh, there should be no speculation, Michael. It is a done deal. Robert Whittaker is the #1 contender in the middleweight division. Now, I am saying this. Of course, the UFC isn't saying this, but let me make it very, very clear. There is no other middleweight on the planet that deserves the next crack at Israel Adesanya's belt. He has done everything that has been asked of him. He has now won 3 straight since losing his title to Izzy. Just, a little less than 2 years ago, he defeated Darren Till, then Jared Cannonier, and now tonight, Kelvin Gastelum, in a perfect shutout, 5 rounds to none. Robert Whittaker deserved it, and I hope they give it to him, because there's no one else out there that deserves this shot more so than Bubby Knuckles.
You think, Ariel, with Adesanya moving back down to his normal weight after that light heavyweight debut loss, that he might want to get another fight in at 185 before he takes on Whittaker?
No, I mean, it's very clear that Izzy wants to defend his title. He wants to sort of right the wrong of last month. He wants to get back on track. He wants to, start winning again. And I think he looks at the landscape. Look, there was this middleweight tournament brewing the past 5-6 weeks. And, you had Marvin Vettori with a big win. You had Derek Brunson with a big win. Now you have Robert Whittaker with a big win. Well, guess what they all have in common? What they all have in common is that Izzy has a win over those 3 guys. And so now he has to look at the landscape and say, what's the biggest fight? And Whittaker is 100% right. What he said on the broadcast is right. They could sell at a stadium in Australia later on this year, no questions asked. That's the biggest fight out there for him. He wanted Darren Till. Unfortunately, Darren Till broke his collarbone, and so he's going to go back and defend the title, and the no-brainer fight is Robert Whittaker. There's no doubt about it.
New Zealand versus Australia, that would be kind of cool. That's where, of course, Adesanya lives now, is there in New Zealand. All right, so let's go to 261. We've got Usman, we got Masvidal for a second time. I believe you spoke to Jorge recently. What did he give you in terms of insight on why this fight will be different, considering he's not taking on short notice, obviously?
Yeah, and it's kind of still short notice. It's a month and a half in between the time he agreed to the fight and when the fight is happening next weekend. Typically, you get 2-3 months, but he's not complaining. In fact, I spoke to his manager just tonight, and look, everyone's going to tell you best camp of their life, best shape of their life, all that stuff. But they are saying this with confidence and conviction. He has less than 10 pounds to cut. This is significant. Why? Because when he took that fight on a week's notice back in July, he had to cut 30 pounds in 7 days. So he's doing all the right things, had his final sparring session this evening. They feel very, very confident. This isn't the type of team that kind of predicts victories, but they feel confident he is going to right the wrong of last summer. And after 18 years in the game, 18 years, he's finally going to win that UFC title. By the way, I apologize for the nail polish. My daughter did this. I forgot that I still had it. So in case anyone is wondering, I'm a girl dad and very proud of it.
I was wondering. I thought it was like some kind of light effect, like you had a green screen thing going on.
In the room.
Hey, whatever it takes.
My daughter asked me, and I had to say yes.
Yes,
right?
you did. Baby girl, you got to say yes.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.